You're standing there in the middle of everything you want, and you begin to realize that the only thing that might be standing between you and all you desire is simply the belief that you aren't worthy of it. And isn't it curious how, sometimes, you can believe in something so deeply, even if it's something that limits us? Because you see, beliefs, they're not fixed, they shift, they change, and they can be transformed in an instant if you only decide that it's time for something new. So imagine just for a moment what it would feel like to step into your life, as if you already knew without a doubt that everything you wanted was yours for the taking, as if somehow all the things you once thought were out of reach, those dreams, those goals, were already a part of you, and all that was left to do was to claim them. Now what if, just what if, the only reason you hadn't done it yet was because there was a part of you that somehow thought you didn't deserve it? Because after all, you're worthy of everything you desire. You're worthy of love, success, happiness, abundance, all of it. Just think about how those things feel. Worthy, deserving. Isn't it fascinating how beliefs, like gentle waves, can shape your experience? And just like a wave, they can either support you, carry you forward, or they can hold you back. But here's the thing. You're already more than enough. And the moment you decide to see that, everything else begins to shift. What if, just for now, you allowed yourself to consider the possibility? The beliefs you held about unworthiness, they're simply stories, old stories, perhaps learned or inherited, but stories nonetheless. Stories that can be rewritten in an instant, because your mind has the ability to rewrite anything that doesn't serve you. So take a deep breath, and as you do, notice with every breath you begin to feel lighter. And imagine, for just a moment, that you're standing in front of a door, and on the other side is all you desire. You know the door is there. You can almost sense the energy on the other side. But that door hasn't opened yet. Why? Maybe it's because there's been a belief that's kept it shut. The belief that you're not worthy. But what if you could choose right now to replace that belief with a new one? A belief that is powerful, simple and true. I'm worthy. And what if, as you stand there just for a moment, you begin to see all the ways that this belief has never been true? How many times have you succeeded? How many moments have you shined without even realizing it? Have you ever noticed how sometimes it's the smallest steps, the most gentle shifts, that open up entire worlds of possibility? And here's the fun part. The moment you decide to step through that door, you might even notice how it wasn't even locked to begin with. It was never a door that needed to be opened from the outside. It was always open from the inside. You just needed to believe that it was. Can you feel that now? That feeling deep inside? That the only thing standing between you and everything you desire is the thought that you aren't worthy of it. Can you imagine, just for a second, just for a moment, how it would feel to let go of that thought, to simply release it? And as you release it, imagine all the space it creates, all the new possibilities that it opens. A space where everything is possible, because as you begin to feel the weight of that belief lift, you may notice something powerful happening inside. It's the realization that your worth was never in question to begin with. Now, think of a time in your life when you felt truly worthy. Maybe it was a moment when someone believed in you, when you accomplished something remarkable, or when you simply knew you were in alignment with who you truly are. Can you see it now? That moment of clarity, of power. And what if, from this moment on, you allowed yourself to see more of those moments, to realize they're not isolated, but they're part of the ongoing truth of who you are. And here's the secret. Your belief in your worth is the key that unlocks every door. So imagine now, as you walk through this new door of possibility, that you already made the decision to step into the life you truly deserve. Feel that sense of confidence and excitement, because you know this is the moment when everything shifts. And as you take that first step, you might notice how easy it feels, almost as if you've been waiting for this moment your whole life. And as you continue moving forward, remember, the belief in your unworthiness was simply a habit, a pattern, just like any other. It has no power, other than the power you give it. And now, with every passing moment, you can choose a new habit, a habit of worthiness, a habit of success, a habit of thriving. You might even notice it's easier than you thought. It's easier to be who you truly are, easier to shine, easier to be powerful. And you might even wonder, have you ever believed you weren't worthy? Because now it feels so natural, so right. And as you move forward with all the power of your new belief, you'll see your life reflect back to you exactly what you now believe is true about yourself. Every step you take, every action you make, will reinforce this truth. You're worthy. And that worthiness brings with it everything you desire and more. So take another deep breath now and allow yourself to simply accept everything you want is already yours. And all you had to do was believe it. Just let that settle in, knowing with every thought, with every action, with every day, this new belief takes deeper root and grows stronger and stronger because you're worthy. You always have been and always will be.